Okay, I had to restart the entire computer, but it worked. I don't know. Hey, Milo. Hey, sweet girl. All right. Anyway, hi. You can hear me, right? It says you can hear me. Hello, hello. All right, great. So this live stream is for electronic music genres and instrumentals. Kind of my favorite ever. So I'm psyched to see what you bring in today. I did extend the time limit to 7 minutes. Hopefully not all of them are 7 minutes long so we can get to more requests. But I'm going to keep my comments a little bit more brief and let's just get into it. So for the first 30 minutes, we're going to do requests that are just here sitting in the chat, and then we'll do the super chats after that. I'm eating a Cadbury cream egg. Okay. Awe Checker. D-Show Cube from the album Oversteps. Okay. Sounds wet. That sounds microtonal. Weird. creepy. I'm allergic to Okay. They got pretty, I mean, everyone told me that they were going to get a lot more experimental as time went on in their career. So I concur. There was some microtonality in there. There was a lot of just unexpected stuff. I mean, even the drums were all over the place. Lots of also just like suddenly, like you'd be grooving along and the music would just stop and it'd be like pretty much silence. And it'd be like, is it over? And it's like, no, it's not over. And then, oh, now here's a new thing and a new groove with Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know how I feel about it personally, but it is in a true sense interesting. Like there's just a lot going on. It's very intricate and it's bold, you know? I mean, to me it is. It's very like, yeah, we don't give a fuck if you like this, which I like. I like that about artists because I have trouble with that myself. Would I listen to it again? Maybe not, but interesting journey. The choral part was creepy. And there was one part where I felt like almost like, oh, this feels like a little catchy ditty that I could sing along to. But then I second guessed myself. I'm like, am I just getting used to the microtonality? Or is this like actually in like a normal key? Almost sounded like a major key or something for a second. And I was like, no, could it be? But they had some very melodic things in that, what's the album that, Incunabula that I listened to? Some very pretty stuff in there. So I know they're capable, for sure. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, next up is, let me find it. The Flashbulb, Turning Alone. I want to listen to more of The Flashbulb because Ben is awesome. And I've listened to some of his newest album and a couple other things, but, you know, I definitely like feel guilty all the time that I haven't listened to more of his work. And yet I talk to him and he's in my Patreon, I'm in his, and you know, we've met and hung out and I so this is great. I love this. This is called Turning Alone. This reminds me of Ultravox, which is a compliment. This is wild. mix on these drums, man. Wow, that was so emotive, but also super glitchy. I was trying to figure out the chords. That part, this kind of bookended, is a really nice. Let's see, what was it? And then it goes minor, and then it goes up to a major, and then sometimes it goes, but other times it goes. I love it when there's always like a little chord substitution. And then one time it went like this. And then there was the switch, which was the and then really pretty, like add 9. And then I think it went maybe that chord. This is almost like the chorus, kind of. And then it went there. So yeah, each time he had 2 4-chord progressions, but once the first time around, it would end on one chord, and on the second time around, it would end on a different chord. So you get like, it's nice because you get a different conclusion, and it takes you on, like, you feel like you're kind of on the same journey emotionally until it changes, and it's unexpected. And so it just feels like it all almost like the same story ended a different way. And then, I really liked his instrumentation. I love strings; they're so emotional, and it was very, he had piano and strings being very sparse and like emotive. A lot of piano high up, cling, cling, and strings sort of slowly ascending. And then also there was like this nice kind of angelic but almost dulled like pad chord, which is kind of what I was playing on the piano. That was behind at least the verse part. I don't know, section A, I guess. We'll call it section A. And then the drums were a total surprise. Oh, sorry. So the intro, I mean, I'm going to have to ask him now. I'm going to be like, do you remember what you did to create this? Like, there were chords, you could hear them, but they were almost like inside of percussion. That's what it sounded like, as if you were filtering percussion through a chord or something. Because it ended in a little bit of a, like almost like a soft, faraway snare, which is, I think, why it reminded me of Ultravox. Their song Vienna has this sort of thunder-like rumbly, and percussion. That was fascinating and beautiful. Anyway, and then yeah, great glitchy drums. Like, I wish I could do something like that. Wow, so beautiful. Let's make a movie to it. By let's, I mean you. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. We got lots of great requests. Let's do John Hopkins, We Disappear. And this is from Immunity, which is a great album. Interestingly enough, I feel like Ben's track, as with John Hopkins' music, had a bit of a live feeling. Like, it's electronic, but it's like evolving in a kind of unpredictable fashion. I love that. Hear those strings? Yes. Electronic musicians who use strings know what's up. God, that's over too short. That is probably the shortest track on this album, right? It's gotta be. Milo, do you want to go out on the porch? Is that what's happening? I'm sorry. Can I... Come here, honey. No. No, you can't destroy the curtains. I'm sorry. I'm not 100% sure that's what she wanted. But we'll find out. I might have a little sad kitty looking in the window a little bit. Okay. That's so short. What? Also, I don't remember this one. That's interesting. Oh, that's the first track. Yeah, this whole album is so great, but clearly there are some tracks here that I know better than others. I love his chords. I love everything. I love everything about what he does. Yeah, it sounds so organically alive to me. The drums are never perfect, like on purpose, like they're undulating, and things evolve. I feel like you're just like watching something slowly come into being, or I always think of organisms, some kind of living organism when I'm listening to his music. So that almost felt like the evolution of some kind of, single cellular organism or something, metabolizing things and getting bigger. And I don't know, it's so, and these are beautiful. Sorry. And then it went to the major sometimes. Oh, so pretty. Oh, so good. And the crunch and the crunch and the crunch. Yeah, it almost feels, and I would say actually this about Ben's track as well. It felt like they appealed to like lots of my senses, even though obviously I can't smell the song. I feel like I could feel it. It was like just more than just listening. It was very visual and as well felt tactile. Yeah, that's so good. Okay, where are we at? I think we've got time because I started at 5:05. So we've got one more. There are a lot. Okay, let's do... Really? The machine drum track is 1 minute long? Okay, well, I can't say no to that. Let's do that and then another one. This is called Monique by Machine Drum. Interesting choice. You hear the wobbliness of that synth? It sounds so like the tone, that the pitch is, very watery, almost tape warp kind of. Such a nostalgic sound. It's pretty. I was, definitely expecting it to be some drum and bass or jungle or whatever. I can't remember which one they do, but that's cool. That's pretty. Sound like there was a slowed down vocal sample maybe the whole time. Like maybe it was saying Monique. I don't know. Okay, we're going to do a couple shorter ones. I've got a couple more short ones. So here's one. It's called Deathly Pilot Red Sun, I think is the artist. Video game feeling to me. Yes, I'm on a quest. I guess I'd be running, right? That was so sweet to me. It felt very I felt it was endearing to me. And I was thinking about why does it sound like a video game? I think some of it is because a lot of these synths sounded like they had almost had this sampled sound, as if every time you hit a new note, it restarts. So there's a ow, 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 like that kind of thing. Instead of just ow, there's no portamento. There's no way that the notes are connected. It's like a rearticulation every time, and it sounds exactly the same every time. So there's no velocity differences changing a synth or, so I don't know, almost felt sampled. So I think that might be part of why it feels very video gamey. And then just the tones don't modulate that much after they start either. They have there's a limit to how much information is in there. And same with the drums too. Yeah. That's cool. Meow, 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 meow. And our last one from our free half hour is by William Orbit. And it's called J.S. Bach Arioso. So, can I guess it's a cover of Bach? Bach. Oh, this. little chord change. Okay, it's a little different than I'll stop. I've played this. What instrument? Would it have been a clarinet? Must have been. Delay. Oh, bye. Okay. Interesting. Well, I clearly had an emotional experience just listening to that because I know this piece and I don't know. I must have played this on clarinet. I do not remember playing on piano. It wasn't like because piano, when you learn piano, there's a left hand and a right hand, and it like goes into my brain as like these two files, and there's only one file. It's the melody. So I think it must have been a clarinet arrangement or something. But as for the song, it's sweet. It does also feel kind of like a video game, again, like a loss of information. It's clearly written, covered in a certain style, of much more like basic technology, I guess. Less fewer resources. So I don't know if it's like my kind of thing. I think I'm more, I find myself more drawn to things like John Hopkins or the Flashbulb, that feel really like it's so deep, like everything has so many dimensions to it. This feels a little bit one-dimensional, but it's a really cool project, and that's awesome. Any way you can bring like classical music into the modern era, I think is great. Okay. Now onto your super chats. Let's check it out. Ooh, wow. Okay, let's get going. I know I wanted to start with oh yeah, Montauban. Akiva Pearl requested this. It's called Always. Yes. So cool. Yes. I love Syncopated. It's very guitar-y. Cool. Oh, man. I've not heard a single Amon Tobin track that I wasn't like, wow. Oh, my God. It's so, I mean, it's always unpredictable, but I find it to be like, there's always some kind of like beautiful thing in there. You know, it's like cool and beautiful. Kind of the best thing, personally. I just, you know, I love to be like a little challenged and like, you know, but at the end of the day, like beauty is really the thing that really gets me more than, you know, like if that's all I had, I'd still be happy. But I love it when there's also just so many twists and turns, and his music is just always just also very alive. I feel like, you know, maybe there's something. Because predictability alone isn't an inhuman thing. Pop music is very predictable, but it's like both predictability plus repetition of like exactly the same things. You know, like when we copy and paste things over and over and over again, eventually it starts to feel a little bit like, you know, robotic. And I just feel like all the stuff we've listened to so far, you know, John Hopkins, The Flashbulb, Amon Tobin has this feeling like it was constructed in a much more organic way than just like a bunch of copying and pasting. You know what I mean? It just has, because I think that is a, you know, I'm not going to go down that. I'm not going to do that right now. We don't have time. I'm sorry. That was beautiful. I loved it. That's so cool. And apparently he recorded all that and then he sampled himself. Is that right? That's awesome. That's very cool. Next is 07, Give It Away. I don't know if I've heard this. I mean, I recognize this album cover, so, you know, I probably have listened to a couple things from this. But, you know, like with the one with Sia, and Sophie, was her name Sophie Barker or something? And along Destiny, and there was another one that I listened to a lot. I'm not sure about this one. Okay, is that a Rhodes or a Wurlitzer? Great sound. magic. I feel like I had these same strings in Reason. Great. Yeah, that's very them. It's beautiful. I love how it feels. I find their music to be very relaxing, but that one had like a little bit of a oomph to it. I don't know. The string, everything, it got kind of big, the strings swelling, and even the drums changed. It started out with, it's called cross stick, where you take the stick and you just kind of onto the rim, which is a much more subdued sound than like actually hitting the snare. And then they switched it up to the snare in the second part, and the strings got more intense, and then they added all these layers, they added the glockenspiel, I think it was, and then the glockenspiel got a harmony, and it just kept building up, and it's just wonderful. And Dorian is just the so it's just magic. I feel like it's got a lot of minor heaviness, but it has that warmth, which is just so important. And then they went, and a lot of sevenths. Sorry, set minor. Okay, I just can't seem to play minor chords today. My fingers don't want to do it. They don't want it. All right, next up is Bonobo, Kiara. I love Bonobo. I don't know if I know this song, though. Black Sands. What a clap action. This is 2.5 million views on YouTube. That's not a video game. Definitely sidechaining Derek, yes. This one 2010. I love that I don't know when that's going to start. Just lovely. Just lovely. It's always a pleasure. I feel like I just love what he makes. This one was like, I don't know, I think the album that I am most familiar with is called Migration, which was from 2017. So definitely like a whole different era for him. This one was like a lot more, like so much slower, you know, like, I mean, his music is always, I would say, down tempo. Like, I can't think of a lot of Bonobo that's like, you know, but this one was like, it maybe wasn't as four on the floor feeling. It was a little bit more, but you can hear all his things, like just, he always, again, he has these like really beautiful lines and harmony Nice rich bass, always just so supported and kind of warm and comforting and awesome. Sounds so good on like a dance floor. And he's got some dance music producer sensibilities, and he uses vocal chops really well. And I feel like he often gravitates toward like world music samples, especially vocal samples. And I have a feeling he does it all in a very like ethical, respectful way. I guess just because probably my favorite Bonobo track is like he sampled. I'm trying to remember where he was, but he sampled this. Oh gosh, I can't remember. I had the details, but the person or the group that he sampled is like listed as a songwriter, And I was like, that's so cool. That's so cool. Like a full collaboration instead of just like, I'm going to remember Deep Forest? There was this whole controversy with how Deep Forest was like sampling these like tribal songs or something. And they were like, we're going to be donating like, so, but they didn't give them any proceeds. And they were like, well, we're going to donate like a portion of our revenue to them or to like the some organization that protects the rainforest or something, and they didn't. And it was such a bummer to learn that when I was in college, because I loved Deep Forest when I was like 10, back when I thought everybody was good. So sad. Anyway, okay, next is Square Pusher, and the song's called Speed Crank. Oh my God. That clap. Okay, that new sounds like something that Is Home uses. Chords, doesn't it? Sound like Is Home? Also a 303 fest. I'm overstimulated. And I hate that clap. I like it when a lot is going on. Well, I didn't mean just I like when a lot is going on. Full stop. I also like simple things. I don't know what I expected from a song called Speed Crank. That is impressive and stressful for me. But, you know, it was an experience. I think there was definitely some like legitimate microtonality in there. Microtonality and atonality are different, by the way. Atonality is when you're still using this tuning, you know, those notes, those 12 notes. You still have those 12 notes, but you don't have a tonal center. So it might be like, you know, there's no like place where you return like a normal song, you know, you have like a home or something, you know. And there's never, I mean, even Boards of Canada and Autechre, they often have like key centers. I'm not sure if the one we listened to today, I would say that one was probably more in the atonal spectrum of things, but there were moments where I felt like I could detect sort of a note that things were orbiting around. But this, I think, was pretty atonal and also microtonal, which is when you're playing notes that are in between those 12 notes I just played, because it's a spectrum, right? I mean, it's you don't have to be limited to just these 12 notes. All stringed instruments can easily play in between them, and wind instruments can, blow harder or change their embouchure, sometimes to get that. It's probably harder to do with certain brass instruments, I would think. Piano obviously is like, you have to like tune it to that. You can't just like bend something. I mean, unless you reach into your piano, I guess. Those strings are tight though. Have you guys ever gone like on piano strings? I feel like they could just slice your hand open. I'm probably being dramatic, but they're super tight. Anyway, okay, that was interesting. That's probably the only time I'll ever listen to that track again, but we did it. All right, next is I don't know what is happening, but someone has requested a Frank Zappa track played on a synclavier. I don't know what that sounds like, and it's called G-Spot Tornado. I feel like I've heard this before, but it's our man Frank, so here we go. I have heard this, yes. the bass is terrible. Sounds like Seinfeld. Not really, but. You want a Grammy? I mean, of all the things he should have won a Grammy for. Clearly, that's a voice. I wonder if it's a woman. It's a dog? Oh. Clavier solo. I need a relaxing track next. This night verse is relaxing. I know Venetian Snares isn't. What about Floating Points? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. I mean, it's fun. He's a genius. What key is that in? Well, that first part was just minor. But then, I don't know what happened after that. Okay. Jeez. In the key of yeah. Okay. Next is Cascades by Disaster Piece. Well, it's called G-Spot Tornado, right? So it must be in the key of G. Oh, Me More Porty made that joke. I just saw it. Good job. Okay. I'd rather be stressed out by music than not feel anything at all, you know? I'd rather have it shake me around and destroy me than to feel ambivalent about it. so airy. Fuzzy, not fuzzy, it's like cottony. There's a white noise to everything. Exactly what I needed. It's deep and heavy. That one feels like it could go so many different ways emotionally. Like it's like a mushroom, you know, it'll take on any flavor depending on what you're cooking with, what's going on with you at the time. Yeah, at first it was so, and then it really cleaned up. I thought that was a nice like contrast. It got much more strident, but it was still really relaxing because everything just slow attack, slow release, ambient music at its best. Yeah. It's crazy to be like, oh man, I love glitch hop, which is like the opposite of ambient. You know, everything's like this in ambient, and glitch hop is like if you were to paint them, they would look the opposite. Glitch hop, though, I feel like has more space in it than that Frank Zappa track or even the Square Pusher. That was just psychotic. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Galactic Girl by Man of No Ego. Is there such a thing as a human with no ego?
The Earth is not a big rock. infested with living organisms, any more than your skeleton is bones infested with cells. The Earth is geological, yes, but this geological entity grows people. And so the existence of people is symptomatic of the kind of universe we live in.
You guys don't think of that as an instrumental? I mean, it's not like a song you could sing, though. I think of it as an instrumental. That one felt very like emotionally cathartic, you know, because it has this big, it has this buildup. I don't even think I realized it was building to anything. And then it started to kind of like tick up and swell and get louder. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then it broke into that. Different drum beat, much brighter sound, you know, full, lush, big chords, beautiful chords. God, I sound like Trump. I hate the way he says beautiful all the time. It's like, because it's one of my favorite words. And I just... Big seventh chords. Sorry. Beautiful. See? Pretty? You think I should? I'll try. Beauteous. Of beauty. Okay. Yes. I felt also very like introspective and kind of deep and reverent towards like, I mean, you know, it feels, you know, like reverence towards the universe and kind of philosophical, and yeah, it's good times. That was very, very pretty. Pretty and beautiful are different though. I can't just sub one in. I just got a comment on one of my Nine Inch Nails video and I can't figure out what they're trying to say. It's all caps. It's shut the fuck up. I'm Namat Louis Oin Gore you. Okay, good luck with that. Okay, next is called Movements, Chapter 3 by Leon Vinhall. Foley. I love sound, like life sounds in electronic music. Why does that sound so good to me? not working then because, okay, maybe because they have an acoustic instrument, which is built to be in tune with our standard tuning. So maybe it got pitched up or down afterwards. Beautiful. It's so relaxing. It also had a little bit of just like a slight jazzy, elements. And the drums were really limited, but they were kind of like, there was sort of like on the downbeat, like, and then there was a little bit of an offbeat hi-hat, like, but really soft and just kind of, and it gave you this suspended feeling. That's a word I use too much, but it's like it just feels like you're floating more than you are grounded. And then when these like soloing instruments came in, it sounded like improvisation, but it was so tasty. Just gorgeous choices. Yeah. And the saxophones. I really do like electronic music that also incorporates, or instruments I would associate with not electronic music. Orchestral instruments, jazz instruments, just like acoustic stuff. It just sounds so good together, like the best meal you've ever had. Ingredients that you normally don't get on the same plate, but you're like, oh my God, like a bacon wrapped fig, or no, bacon wrapped date. Bacon wrapped dates. Oh. For a while I wasn't eating bacon, and then I was at a party and there were bacon wrapped dates, and I ate like 4 of them. Things you remember. Okay, next is Hang Him Higher. Hang Him Higher by Wumpscut. like that hi-hat. It's like a house on a street that doesn't fit into the environment. But I really like the boom and the Wait, so they sampled something from Titanic for this? This theme is nice and the way it keeps coming back on different instruments. It's halting. It was like orchestral symphonic, film score, industrial, but a gentler side of it, I think. I mean, the drums definitely have some grit. The rest of it feels a lot more sweet. And apparently it's a remix of the beginning of something from the Titanic. Or something like that. There's some connection there. That's cool. Oh, this is very minor. So minor key. D minor. Next is Max Cooper, A Sense of Getting Closer. That sounds like 5 or 7. Minor chord. Ooh. That one probably moved me emotionally more than anything that we've listened to today. That was so intense. If it just it just brought up so many emotions in me. Just like they're all still swirling around. I can't even separate them. It's just so much. This is what I mean. It's like, it's electronic music. It's a synthesizer, but it feels like so human. And this one has such a deliberate, rising and falling, using filters to push the dynamics and the timbres and everything to reach these. It has these waves, and he's controlling that. And that's probably the thing about it that's so human. Just exquisite. Beautiful minor key goodness. But he stays on these chords a long time, and so does John Hopkins. I love that. So that you zoom into each one. You hear them in context with each other, but you start to lose that cohesion over time and start to focus on just where you are, and then suddenly it moves and you're like, oh my God. Absolutely exquisite. Oh man. Okay. The next one I have queued up is Rosewire by Night Verses. Call this electronic, but it's beautiful. Short, so I'll just let it go. But yeah, this is more rock. very beautiful. I'm going to hold my commentary so that we can focus on the electronic songs, but that was totally up my alley. Would be great for our next our rock instrumental live stream. Okay, next is called Skulk Around by Arnaud Roy. It looks like it's from a video game soundtrack. That's nice. I think it had a little bit of a harmonic minor vibe, which is it can feel like a little like mysterious. It can feel a little evil. It can feel kind of intense. Definitely has a different vibe than just normal minor. Lots of arpeggios, some triplets against the 4/4, which is always nice. That nice feeling. Okay, the next one I'm going to do is called Bias by Floating Point. Floating Points, I'm sorry. I love that. Okay. Oh, damn. Oh, man. Oh, just stops. Oh man, that transition was so good. I was not expecting that at all. The way it threw us around was just amazing. And then this dope beat. Drums and bass. It's not drum and bass, but it's drums and bass. and arpeggios. There were synth arpeggios. Gorgeous. That was beautiful. Since I started the whole stream 5 minutes late, we're going to do one more. And I've selected a track suggested by someone who I have not seen before. So, I try to spread the love around. So I think this might be your first request. I can't remember who you are now because I loaded it into a tab. But you requested Best Fish Tacos in Ensenada by Adam Freeland. And I just have to know what this sounds like. I have to know. Which fish taco? This is as gratifying as a good fish taco. I mean, I kind of get it. I'm almost there, honey. Just one more minute. One more minute. Oh, that note's so pretty. Do it again. Maybe don't. Maybe just once. I love that all these sports are major. Fish taco. You gotta try this fish. Okay, that was fantastic. It was very textural, which I feel like translates to my brain as like, you know, I'll say like, oh, I want to eat that synth. You know, it's like that. A lot of bassy lines and just driving rhythmic lines with lots of texture, lots of harmonics, lots. Lot of offbeats. Dun, 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 dun. That's like a 16th note offbeat or something. That's crazy. So syncopated. All major chords, but not happy necessarily because there's mode mixture a la Nine Inch Nails. And yeah, it was like pretty and yummy. I can totally get it. What a great way to end. Well, that is the end of our stream, my friends. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for all of your suggestions, for all of your super chats. And, you know, if you want to come back to this stream in a little bit, there'll probably be a comment that I'll pin with all the super chat requests, even the ones I didn't play. So you can go back and listen to all the awesome suggestions. put forth by your fellow community members. And I'm going to go get my kitty, and we're going to sit on the porch and enjoy the evening. Storm is rolling in, so that's exciting. And I will see you all on Sunday. It's going to be Easter, I guess. So if you have plans, do that. Be with your fam. Otherwise, you can come hang out here. I'll be eating Cadbury eggs. That's about all I'm planning on doing. And I think we'll do rock instrumentals. I think that would be a nice end of the yang for what we did today. All right, everybody, thank you so much. And until next time.